Good evening, everybody. First piece of bad news, as if we didn't already have enough going on today, it looks like we unfortunately will not have subtitles available unless PubNub decides to work again. Because when I went to load the website to get the oh, wait. Okay, I guess it decided to work after all. But at first, when I went to load the website, it was telling me that there was some sort of error and it wasn't working, so I was worried we wouldn't have subtitles tonight. However, for those of you who may ask ahead of time, I hope your day is going better than yesterday. The answer is actually no. In spite of everything, it managed to get even worse. Without going into too much detail, I got called by collections of our mortgage company because despite all of my bank information being correct, and they confirmed that I gave them the correct information, it won't take the payment from my account for some reason. So, as far as the mortgage company is concerned, I still haven't paid for my first month of mortgage, even though I gave them everything that they needed to take the payment. So they're trying to figure out why it's not accepted. I gave them an alternate account to try instead, and what they told me is, we're hopefully going to call you back on Monday to tell you that it went through, because if we didn't, or if we don't call you back on Monday, it means the payment still didn't get accepted, and we have to figure something else out, because the final deadline is April 5th before things get very, very serious. So I don't know what to do, because they already confirmed with me that the info was correct. It's just not going through for some reason. And on top of that, we were supposed to have our washer and dryer delivered today. That was why stream didn't start until after 6, was because their delivery window was from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Except halfway through, no, it started at 11:04 this morning when they called us and said, hey, we're 20 minutes away. We went, great. We're here. We'll be here. An hour passed. No contact. So we call them because they're not reaching out to us to tell us what's going on. And they say, they figured out that they couldn't drive the truck that they want to drive down the street because of low-hanging branches or the width of the street or something like that. So they need to go transfer it to a different truck. Okay, how long is that going to be? Oh, they'll call you back within the next 90 minutes. AJ was hopeful. I immediately didn't trust it, but we waited. An hour and a half passed. No one called. So we called back because they weren't reaching us, and they went, oh, well, yeah, they have to transfer it to this other truck, and it's not easy to get a hold of one of those on such short notice, so we won't be delivering today. When are you next free? Well, the next time both of us are easily available would not have been until either April 3rd or April 16th, because after this weekend, I start having my mocap workshops. I didn't get the scholarship, but I start having the mocap workshops that I paid for during the weekend, so I wasn't going to be around during the day. So that is rescheduled for next Thursday, which means I have to hope no client asks if I'm available Thursday, because now I have to tell them, no, I'm not. I have to sit around and hope that a washer-dryer combination actually shows up. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here wondering if our couch is actually going to get delivered tomorrow, or more importantly, if it's going to get delivered in one piece. Because while the couch on the floor looked to be of high quality, the place that we ordered it from has more than a couple reviews of people going, it was falling apart the moment they brought it in. So, guess we'll get to find out. But that was my day, where a lot of things were supposed to happen, and absolutely nothing happened. And in fact, it got worse than how it was supposed to be. So once again, I am putting on the face, and we're gonna try and enjoy ourselves tonight. Because also, I was trying to relax earlier by playing The Cruel King and the Great Hero. I was like, hey, I'm at least enjoying the music, I'm enjoying the atmosphere and like the cute animals and stuff like that. And then this cutscene managed to happen. Without spoiling, well, I might as well because it's been out for a while. There's a side quest in the game with this old dragon type monster that's like, I can't move like I used to, and I feel tired all the time, but I'd still like to try some of these cool foods. Can you go get them for me? And the last part of the side quest has him asking if you will grab him this very rare liquor, and he's like, please help me fulfill this one last wish before I take a long nap. And I went, oh no. Oh no. And then he tries the liquor and he goes, oh, this is so good. It's everything that I had hoped for. I'm feeling so tired now. I'm going to go to sleep. And then they go to sleep. And the screen fades out. And it fades back in. And they're not there anymore. And then this conversation happens. And that's one of the last things that I read before I came on to stream today. So today's been great. Today has been phenomenal, and this smile is 100% fake right now. Oh. Anyway. No, not a new game. Not a new game. No. There we go. That was almost immense pain. Goodness gracious. Huh? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's cool. It gives you a little, like, here's what you did last time. That's really cool. Yes.
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
I'm done. Goodbye. So, prior to starting stream, I had told her, she was like, what is stream tonight? And I said, AI the Somnium Files. And she went, oh, what's that? And I said, it's murder mystery, but with excessive amounts of horny. And she went, okay. So, this is literally the first line of dialogue she has heard of this entire game. Let me... Thoughts?
I'm sure this game is full of them.
Oh my god. Well, at least you know I wasn't lying, even if everyone else today did. Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah, me too, Mizuki.
That's
Computer's
it.
just
You
like,
sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
Hold on, I gotta turn this up a little bit. There we go.
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
A chair. Oh, you're not gonna say anything this time? Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. Hey. Oh wait, look. Pewter is standing with his hands in his pockets. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it.
It's me.
Dreams are first-person experiences. However, The circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Oh yes, Kate. By the way, I know that you're a new face around here. The character that we're talking to right now is voiced by me. How does Iba appear in Somnium? She appears quite sexy.
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part.
But, only a part.
Only the butt.
Only
Not
the
all
butt.
of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
Part of Iba's self, but only.
Oh no, they play over each other. Oh, they overlap.
During sync, part of Iba's self is also synced.
Maybe? Hold on.
To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain, but only.
Okay. I gotta learn the timing on this.
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial, but only. The sinker is merely the, but only. The subject is the author, director, and, but only. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a but.
Now my smile is only 97% fucking fake.
The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious, but only.
What?
Dives into the subject's butt.
Into the subjects? Oh, hold on. I gotta set it up. Hold on.
The sinker dives into the subject's butt.
Good job. You're learning quite quickly.
Don't call me dumb.
Oh,
Call me Shirley.
about Iba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in
But
She's never looked like that before.
that was Iba's idea.
Ooh, this is gonna be tough.
That was Iba's. But only.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Where's my water? Water, please.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
Oh, now we have to. Okay. This is the last one. We're getting too far up. Is there a quick
But
scroll?
only a part.
Okay. We got to do this. This is the final boss.
Perhaps Iba admires the human. But only.
Oh no, that was too fast. We know we can do it though.
Perhaps Iba admires the human. But only.
All right. Now can I do it fast enough where I cancel the only?
Perhaps Iba admires the human. But
There we go.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
No, he goes by Fig.
Hey, Pewter, who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
He doesn't always do that. There was one time where...
Well, let's see.
Dante heterochromatic.
Yes. Yeah.
Green and yellow.
Anyway, there was one time where I built it up a certain way, and then Date read it exactly the same way. The same cadence, the same pacing, everything. Chat fucking lost it.
Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Sound a little deeper in this part.
About that figure I saw. No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other.
No, I voiced Pewter. Pewter.
Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
This man always sounds like he's swirling a mimosa in its glass as he talks.
Yes, this happens to be my third bottle. Why do you ask, Date? Are you interested in sharing, or are you gonna cut me off? Well, if you want to do that, Date, you'll have to do it by force. Oh, I'm sorry. I opened it up. There's some indigenous jewelry from New Guinea. I think this is called a koteka. There's a metal shelf by the wall. CRT monitor. I'll have to play some Super Smash Bros. Melee on it later. I call Falco!
Date, look,
Hey, Amikuma!
it's a Braun tube.
Brown tube.
Braun. Ferdinand Braun, inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
CRT monitor.
Some people are obsessed. Oh my god! They literally made the reference. Did they actually subtly call out to it? No fucking way.
This door leads to the sink room. This monitor is turned off. A long
I'm
table.
gonna hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
Many objects are scattered on the table. A binder. It's the sink manual. You can see the sink machine through the window. Boss is staring at Mizuki. Hey, boss. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Damn. Do you have any questions?
Okay. One more question. This is very important.
Have you even been as far decided want to do look more like? What? I thought so.
When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
What would you do for a Klondike bar? I'd stab it back in!
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
You get a banana sticker. She takes out a sticker sheet out of her breast pocket, peels off a single banana sticker, and puts it right there on Mizuki's cheek. And Mizuki goes, thanks!
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
And boss just goes, potassium.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
Date goes, boss, are you serious? Boss goes, what? And Date goes, I did all of that work just for you to do that? She's like, it helps her feel better. And I didn't get a banana sticker? And Peter goes, me too.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Look, she looks like a fucking banana. Look it. There's the bottom of the banana. Here's the two halves of the peel. They clearly designed her to be like a banana because Mizuki is very appealing. Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night, she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
Clibero. The character I voiced that I liked working with the most probably had to be Stiltskin in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. Because I played Crystal Chronicles over and over so many times that opening intro or that intro scenes with Stiltskin, I pretty much had the lines memorized. And so when I got to come in and voice him, and when it hit me that I was going to be the only... I think Stiltskin... Has Stiltskin been voiced in any other Final Fantasy game that he's shown up in yet? Or am I like the first canon English voice for Stiltskin?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
Oh, that's good, Miss Scan. That means we can expect to see him in the next 10 Falcom games and one last-minute cameo crossover in a future Ys.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
All right. Summarize for me.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Oh, it's telling me to go. I like the game's like, hey, all right, let's go. Move along. Nope, you don't need to check everything. A locker.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
A locker in the corner. I think we have checked everything we can check, though. Unless there's like a secret sync machine thing. No, doesn't look like it. Here's good news, Doki. She's not real. So if she's annoying you, you can just turn off the stream. Very easy. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
A bench. Here's the horse turned upside down. Looks like a sad, overturned insect. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, a UFO. No, wait. That's a plane. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, a UFO! Oh, no, wait. Just a grandma. That grandma's booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. There are no stars tonight. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Mizuki is looking behind the bush. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Hey. About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
Damn. Karina, you can't keep doing this. We're only like 2% of the way into the game.
But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You're acting like someone died.
Just wondering where this goes.
Or maybe behind it?
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Good. They charged me twice for a 6-inch sandwich one time. They forgot to put the fucking tomatoes on it. I was waiting for the day they'd get run out of town.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Oh wait, I might have caused that explosion.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
I'm pretty sure it was done the moment that subway opened up.
Bloom Park closed for the same reason,
Yeah, they're pretty insidious.
as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Well, you know what they say, Iva. Once a subway opens up, that's curtains for that place. You might as well move to fucking Detroit.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Well, yeah, otherwise people might end up leaving with subway in their hands.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
And does it eat fresh?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
I wonder if it goes to a McDonald's. God, I need a Frosty. Date, Frosties aren't from McDonald's. I'll make 'em make me one. God damn it. A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight.
Yo, the transition though. The way that it just seamlessly let you think about that twist that was just revealed, and while your brain was processing the change in music, it fade transitions into after they leave the park. That was seamless!
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel?
There was no loading screen, there was no like, oh, there's an obvious break in the action. It used the fact that your brain was distracted with this new information to move things along.
Stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
Also, do I need to turn the game down a little bit? Is it drowning me out?
That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Okay.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Steering wheel. Yes, I will check them every time. The center console. The passenger seat. The gear shift. Glove box. This feels like a speak and spell. The pig goes. The cow goes. The Mizuki goes. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough. I can tell she's nervous. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
I believe the thing on the right is a charge bar for when he inserts Aiba to let her charge while he's driving.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well,
About the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Aiba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital.
Mac and D's, thank you very much for the tier 1 gift sub. Welcome back to the Lion Pride Doki Doki Animation.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
Doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Hang up. How do I hang up? How do I hang up? I don't want to talk to you. I can see Boss through my left eye. I was streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much
Take
to
care,
say at
Rose.
all, really.
Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be? Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast
I hope they have Marble Carnival there.
in Akihabara.
Oh, look at that reference. You guys see that on the left side? Oh, that is an obvious throwback. Oh my god.
Can't be.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Mizuki. Oh, Mizuki. Oh, Mizuki. She just got her speech back too. Oh.
Renju.
You know, in comparison to this, I don't think I can complain about my missing washer or dryer anymore. Because the washer and dryer are not euphemisms for my mom and dad.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
It's a Tanuki statue. A police officer mannequin. A flag with big catch on it. It's a volleyball. a soccer ball, an RC car, a Persian rug is laid out. Boss's desk, there's stickers all over the front. There's a clock off to the side of her desk. The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. She has a computer on her desk, type that has a monitor built in. Boss's chair. Her cherry is off limits. An electronic darts game. A pumpkin. A happy birthday banner decoration. A bookshelf. It has a ton of things stuffed in it. Soba restaurant door curtain. A boy. Bring me the boy. Hello. Why you bring him? Oh, his fur's so soft. Here is the boy. Isn't it great, Panda? You can be here for every stream, no matter what. His fur is so soft, you guys. Hold on. Perform. Say something. Swim. Doggy paddle. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, but that was more of a, all right, enough. You're fucking annoying me.
I was ready to get him treats, but...
He got a little upsetty. Nah, he's good. He was snoozing all day. At one point he was cuddling between my legs. But I might have to be careful about how often I hold him over the laptop, because I do not want his hairs already managing to get under the keys this early. What? What?
Bungle. Thank you.
A map on the wall. A public bath door curtain. A police poster. A snowboard. Skis. A triangular ruler. A symbol. A stationary bike for indoor training. Oh, the game sound? Oh, that's right. I never unmuted it. There you go. Sorry. A plaster figure. It's a floaty. A decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. There's a pennant adorning the wall. A cabinet. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. A boy band poster. A boy band poster child. Bags hanging on a rack. There are wine bottles lined up. A tombstone. R.I.P. Shelves. Cold air is blowing from the AC. The entrance. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
It feels like they're setting up a red herring to be like, oh, Date, you have an alter ego where, like, maybe the eye takes control of your body and it's a sleeper agent. You okay? Are these both for me? Hold on. I got mail, but I don't know what it is. Is it a bomb? Oh, this is cute. Oh, I know what this is. Ha ha ha. Oh, look at this. They even sealed it with wax, too. So, there is a Genshin Impact fanzine that wanted to know if I was willing to sign some copies of things and mail it back to them. I need to figure out how to get rid of this, though. That's so cool. They actually sealed it with, like, wax and everything. Come on. Ugh, there we go. Hi, Mr. Chiplock. Once again, thank you so much for the signed prints. We hope you will like the fanzine and the D-Luke merch. Please feel free to tag us on Twitter when you receive this package. Regards. Please continue to make Master D-Luke cool. So why don't we take a quick break and open this up and take a look at the fanzines that I'm going to be signing and probably mailing out at the start of next week. Yo! Yo! Wait a minute. They mailed me more than one, right? Did they give me my own copy? Thank you so much for the signed prints. Okay, maybe I'm just waiting. I think this is my own copy of it. I thought they were sending me a box with a bunch of these to autograph. Unless this was something I did in the past. No. They definitely emailed me about this. So there's no way I already took care of it. But, are these stickers? These are stickers! Yo! The Gentleman of Tevat. These are stickers that can peel off and put somewhere that I want. Stickers. I love stickers. They're my favorite. And let's take a look. Oh, that is a book sleeve. I do not want that to tear off. Come on. Can you please cooperate with me? I'm begging you. Oh, that's why it was sticking. Slowly back on. Here we go. I mean, it's backwards, but the Gentleman of Tevat. And we've got Kaya on the back. Look at that. Look, this is a fanzine, you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna flip my camera real quick so we can see these on the proper side. Oh my god! They've got it! What the hell? They printed it in both English and Japanese? What the heck? This is high quality. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Hold on. I'm like trying to like make sure I don't ruin this. We've got an about the moderators page right up here. And you guys got to see this table of contents. Like, look at this. Look at this. This was all fan made. The templates, the layout. What the fuck? And of course you've got fanfics, you've got fan art. I want to find... What the fuck? Yo, if you are straight, gay, bi, non-binary, it doesn't matter. Like, hold on, I'm trying so hard not to wreck this fucking cover. Look at this. Look at this. That is a single piece of fan art in this scene. This is shit I would expect to find like in Japan proper. This is nuts. All right, we gotta find a good one of D-Luke. Hold on. We will eventually find one of D-Luke, but first. Homina, 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 homina. It is a hardcover. Yes, it's a hardcover book. I need to find one of D-Luke. Oh, I remember signing these prints. I remember this one. They sent me independent prints for this. I remember signing these for like a giveaway that they did, and I guess it made it into the official book. I could just go through this whole book and show you guys everything, but... Oh, wait. Did it go back to that page? Hold on. That is not the one I was trying to show you. Here we go. So, if you would like to support them and ask if you can still order them, if you guys would type it out for me, it is at Gents of Tevat. At GENTS OFTEYVAT at Gents of Tevat. Maybe I misread the email. I could have sworn they emailed me asking if they could send me copies for me to sign. Okay, we are writing to let you know. No, that was in September. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. So, I was mistaken. So they sent me a finished copy of the zine. I thought they were sending me copies of the zine to sign, and that I was gonna be mailing it back, but they were saying, hey, thank you for sending us all of the prints. We've gotten the books, we'd like to send you a copy. So, yeah, so they sent me my copy, and this is so cool. Hold on. Yeah, can one of you, I'm trying to think of if I want to post a clip or something like this, but, all right. One of you take a screenshot of this. Hold on. I gotta, there we go. So get a screenshot of this and then DM it to me on Discord. And I'll make a tweet about it. That's so cool. That's so cool. That was so nice of them. I should at least tweet it out real quick. I got a wonderful surprise in the middle of stream today. My own copy of Gentlemen of Tevat by the appropriately named account, Gents of Tevat. Y'all, this fanzine is incredible. The design, art quality, aesthetic value, it's professional grade all around. So impressive. Thank you very much for the image. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, now that we've stalled for enough time. Oh, wait, I have one more package. I think I know what this is, and if this is the case, it's not anything special. It's just going to make streaming easier in the future. Ha ha. Ha ha. Okay. As long as this isn't fake, I got a replacement HDMI cable for Nintendo Switch because for some reason I couldn't find the other Switch cable that I had, and I had been flipping it between the PS4 cable. I've been moving the PS4 HDMI cable between the PS4 and the Switch. So I didn't want to keep switching the cable. I wanted to actually get a replacement Switch HDMI cable so that I could just have each one connected to the TV. So if you guys will bear with me for a moment, we're gonna lose the video for a second, but I'm gonna try putting in the Switch HDMI cable and see if we still get consistent quality. So ideally, when I'm moving it around, it should still be as smooth as it is right now. So give me a sec. We're gonna lose it for just a couple minutes while I switch it over. But no better time to test it than right now. Alright. Damn, they gave me like no room for this twist tie. Alright. Hi. Alright, now we plug that into here. We plug the other end into here. Alright. Alright. Oh, it's just as smooth. Oh, it's just as smooth. Oh, thank God. Okay, so good news. Now we don't have to keep switching cables between the PlayStation and the Switch. Now we can just swap the cable from the console itself into the TV. So, oh. I see. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me know. I will take care of that. Don't worry about it, Nicola. We're gonna just move on with the stream. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Wait, what makes you guys think I'm sitting on the floor? I'm on a couch. Look. I'm on a couch. Is it just because I'm low on the stream? Would it be better if I was up here? There. Now I'm constantly... It's very tiring. And I sometimes lose my sense of direction. All right, I'm gonna roost for a bit.
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital.
You know what? Fine. I shouldn't be sitting on the floor. I'll play the rest of the game standing up.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Hold on.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each
Give me a
killed
second,
sometime
it's worth
during
it.
May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women.
It's a long build up, but there's a payoff. Hold on.
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Choco and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Okay, the timing of Pewter doing that, it sounded like Pewter was going, Date, please, forget about it.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
I think it's the guy in the back, just because he's a cop.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I can't. I have to wrap up this murder before 11 o'clock. I need time to do my daily missions and balloons.
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood. Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Subtle. The center console.
Did I put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
The mirror. The baby. The steering wheel. Wait, that's not a mirror, Date! That's a glove box! Date! The dashboard. The passenger seat. No one is sitting in it. The gear shift.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Not my mental inner demons. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No, but don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious? Hey, where's the rear view mirror? Oh, there it is. There's no one in the back seat. Thank God. I must have just been seeing things. Glove box. Center console. The
Hey,
dashboard.
Date? Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
The steering
Hey,
wheel.
Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round.
Why do I feel like that's actually going to come into play? Like, there's going to be a puzzle in a Somnium later on in this game that's gonna say you need to input the correct code to this door is how many tacos worth of revolutions this item is.
Obviously.
There's gonna be a legend in this game of like measurement conversions to tacos per revolution. And I am going to have to actually fucking learn this system of measurement to solve a puzzle in the game.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself? Your neck doesn't hurt doing that?
No pain, no gain.
What?
Adults have to make sacrifices. You'll understand when you're older.
I don't think I'll ever understand you.
Mizuki's sitting in the passenger seat. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
The sink happened before her dad got fucking murdered. Aiba. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, you're a brat.
How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Takashi Sotodate, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. 1.5 years of love for you and your community. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
She's handling this rather well for being a preteen.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about this. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal.
Mizuki, you know, your mom just lost one of her eyes. Is she doing okay? Yeah, she's alright.
Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're not even a teenager yet.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
I do not... Aiba never, ever use that phrase to describe a preteen to me ever again.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju.
What was that? You feel like going out and getting murdered tonight? Yeah, tell you what, I'll go first. I kind of have a thing for hanging around.
Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
I'd like to think this is how they greeted each other. She's like, oh, is that you, Renju? Oh, well, hey. And Renju is just like, is that you, Shoko? Well, hey. Hey, hey, hey. And they just get closer until they're both like touching noses. They go, hey. It's like a mating dance, but with humans instead of birds.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
NFTs.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
Date!
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
This is why I will never have kids.
Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
I don't get the reference for that. Oh. Is that actually an anagram? Wow.
Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta.
Oh, that sounds good.
1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
A table. I can't find any clues on it. A chair.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
You can't just casually say that.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Wait a second. Wait a second. That's only 165 pounds. Oh, maybe he lost some weight when they took his intestines out. Of course, how could I forget?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Oh. The contents of the victim's intestines. Okay. Renju's wristwatch. Renju's wristwatch. Say that 5 times fast. Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. An empty wooden box. A empty wooden box? Typos in my visual novel murder mystery game? I want a refund. They need to clearly go back and patch this. A empty? How dare you, Spike Chunsoft? I had more faith in you. What a basic fuck up. The walls are decorated with life preservers. A doorway to the kitchen. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
It's amazing only when it wasn't a game that you play-tested, Tima. Because when it is a game that you play-tested, that is your typo that you did not find. Pictures of maids on display. Yo, this just gives me flashbacks to Super Mario Sunshine. And riding squids to get 8 red coins.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
So there's no footage of the incident. This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, Can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management, according to the record from yesterday. From 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. The officer is guarding the doorway. Hey, what's the status?
Nothing special.
What? I can't hear you! Come over to me, or raise your voice! The officer is guarding the doorway. This place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Hey, what's your name?
It's Kagami.
What's your name?
Kagami?
What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
And I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
And you too, Mr. Hey, what's your name? I, of course, remembered his name. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
He's in it the entire time. Oh my god.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam, over the counter.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
What Pokemon is that?
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. The right eye's still there. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
You know what's really fucking funny? And now I'm mad I didn't say it. Back when we were doing the, hi, how are you? When I was doing the joke about him saying we should go hang out sometime, I almost said, I hope you don't mind, but I'm into autoerotic asphyxiation. And if I had said that, only to come across this, that would have been ESP Galaxy Brain level.
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body. I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. You want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Do you want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Wait, Marble? Marble what?
Maybe they know something about him.
Marble what? Tell me about it! Let's go! Let's go to Marble!
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Marble, 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 Marble. Chat. First one to get 3. Matsushita Diner, Lemniscate, or Golden Yokocho? All right.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
I'm wondering when the good cutoff point is going to be tonight.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
Animal Crossing music.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo,
Is this Brad too?
a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
I'm pretty sure that's Brad.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
That has to be related. At 6:10 p.m. yesterday on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 9. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding. There are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. A beer
I
tap.
don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
A beer tap. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. The bar counter.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. There's a TV on the wall.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
It's not even what they say, it's what they don't say as well. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. There's music playing over the radio. A refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers in tomato soup. Soup. What is it? There's a poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. A flyer. Sofa. There's a table in front of the sofa. A stool. Mizuki is sitting... Yeah, Mizuki is sitting next to me. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
Date, I don't ever want to hear you say that about a preteen in front of me ever fucking again.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sorry. I gotta hear that again.
Oh, thank God.
Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating.
Did something happen to the audio?
I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnis Gate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Oh. Oh.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Is that Patrick Seitz?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Oh my god, do I really? Really? I'm not reading all of these again? Fried slipper with herbs. Oh, come on! It's writing on the back. Poster, one flew over. I'm not reading that. Poster. There's a flyer on the wall.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Something wrong, Date? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Painting of Saint Sebastian. Apparently, it was a gift from Renju.
Whoa, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you?
A refrigerator that honestly does kind of look like Mama. Her bottles lined up on the counter. Bottles of alcohol on the shelf. There's a TV installed on the wall. Nothing's on it. A beer tap.
Hey, Date, you hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
No. What about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
A beer tap. Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
I'd go out for a drink with my dad, but neither of us has any money.
No one's special. I'm just a facilitator.
Or at least I'm too afraid to spend any more of it.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right. This is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. Mama is polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time is right. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Honestly, KK, if I make it through these next 2 months alive and we keep this house, the first thing I'm fucking doing when I feel like I'm not holding onto my money for dear life again is just spending a day in front of Marble Carnival. Not now, because I'm too afraid to purchase anything that's not a necessary expense, but I'm just so fucking tired.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Jesus. About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
I'm trying to turn the gears in my head, but, like, there's part of me that wonders if... Like, I'm not dumb. If he's pulsing, it means there's something about that term that triggered his brain or his memory or his eyeball or something. And so I'm trying to turn the gears as to why he would respond like that. So right now my brain is going, okay, what if Date used to be part of the Kumakuras and something happened that caused him to lose his memory or lose his eye, and he was given an eye by the person that is now committing the murders, or something like that. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
I would find it hilarious if which person you tell you're going to the bathroom changes the direction of the story that you go in. I'm trying to see how to just zoom in normally. Kate AI? Mai Kai? Kai Tai? Keitai? Sakai? Siokubai? It's probably Japanese terms.
Take care.
Thank you very much, Biff Jerky, and welcome back. I gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
I thought it was Yakuza! I thought it was Yakuza! I've been saying it as Yakuza for years!
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
That's Kylie
Alright.
Bear.
Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me? Do you want to die, old man? You bastard!
That was fast.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
That's either Billy Kometz or Chris Tagliaferra.
You want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange
Not Chris.
names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA.
Oh,
the
KG.
Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news.
MoMA just killed a man, took the left eye from his head, put on a carousel when he's dead. MoMA, this game's just begun. And now you're changing words with my Date. MoMA, ooh, you made Mizuki cry. I'm gonna solve this mystery tomorrow. Swear to God, swear to God.
But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
There's a PC on top of the desk. The chairman's desk. There's a telephone on the desk. A keyboard. A chair. A door to the next room.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Dragon holding a golden ball. I think that golden ball is something.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Hey, what's up, Crowder? Can we get a quick shout out from the mods while I yank these black hairs out of my arm? Oh, that hurts. Fuck.
Libraria Ruina.
What is that? They're lanterns with Kumakura written on them. A Shinto shrine. Kumakura crest. Scruff, thank you for the tier 1 subscription and welcome back for your 2nd year. It is a neat game, a window. It is a game where we bust into a Yakuza's office, and then while he's staring at us, waiting for an opportunity to kill us, we proceed to make comments about every piece of furniture in the room. The files lined up on the shelf. Hey, how ironic, Karada. We're playing a game with someone who talks like they've had a lobotomy done recently.
Yeah, but look, a flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
The very first line of this stream was the main character asking if he could take a 12-year-old's cherry. I wish I was kidding. There's a locker near the window. Some kind of permit. The company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. It's quite the motto. The company philosophy. Company philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and goals of that company. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 21st, Ika King's beatboxing for beginners. Last month's schedule is written on the board. The skinny one. He's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
The entrance. There's a partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iva, it's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
There's a partition set up by the doorway. Lockers are lined up on the wall. It's a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the GA. There are a ton of things on top. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
I got nothing to say to you.
The man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
What?
6 years ago.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
We can deal with Moma later. I should be focused on something else. Sofa and ashtray. Coffee table. There's an ashtray on top of it.
A sofa. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Someone was sitting on the sofa. I need to find out when they left.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Someone farted in that seat.
An ashtray. I see a few cigarette butts in it.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it.
One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Maybe that's where Renju died and excreted himself.
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Oh, he's gonna look for someone who's smoking and ask what kind of cigarette they have. Or he's gonna ask them to cop a smoke, and he's gonna hold the cigarette and go, "Ah, Klein, so what were you doing at the office?" Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right, I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Just past that wall. Door to the next room. Morgan Fay?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
I'm sorry I have to do this, man. You called a milkshake a Frosty! For McDonald's!
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Wait, what if I hadn't pushed anything?
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
Oh, shit.
Whoa, wait a minute!
What the fuck? What is happening? Hold on. I want to see if I can read any of this. I can't make it out. It's not clean enough. I don't think there's any secret code. No, I'm not having any luck with this.
Load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Oh, shit. Oh, here's the Danganronpa minigame. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. How do I fire?
Aiba, you saved me.
I gotta see if something happened if I let myself get shot. No? Nothing? Okay. Inspector. Oh, he spelled his name right. People who don't remember his name, Cilantro Ginkgo, trained serving extreme ironing. An expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes his mask off, and he's single? What? Excuse me? Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. Boys' love. Depiction of love and eroticism between men. Although it sounds vulgar, is often a display of pure, sublime love, and there are many worthwhile works of art in the genre. Don't be so closed-minded. Exciting, voltaic, versatile handgun. Date's weapon can fire a number of different kinds of bullets, such as explosive, flame, spherical, and wire rounds using electromagnetic force. Computer invented it at the request of Aiba and Date. Listen, I've had to do a lot of medical scripts before. A social networking service that allows you to exchange instant messages via smartphone and PC. My dream is to one day make stamps. Ah, Nile is just Line. It's based on the Line application. A network of cameras and recording devices on Japanese highways that monitor vehicles and collect data. Useful for criminal investigations, the bane of people driving around mistresses. Okay. Agent performs the sync. How about that? Feature of Aiba is similar to fluoroscopy. Earth is constantly inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and Aiba is able to detect these X-rays that have passed through objects and see them. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Ota's pen name. He came up with it by starting with a popular fictional character reference, then spelling out the name in hiragana, then changing the letters to kanji, each character of which containing a certain meaning. Liquids that vaporize at room temperature. Toluene, acetone, and ethanol are volatile solvents. Hormones secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress. Increases heart rates, body temperature, blood pressure, and blood glucose, and activates the body's defense mechanisms. This is another hormone my brain secretes constantly. Abbreviation for sub-account. An account that is managed by the same individual as another main account. That is not what sub means. For example, Ota is a sub. An accessory worn by indigenous people in New Guinea. A cylindrical sheath made from a hollowed-out guard worn over... I'm sorry? I'm sorry! What?! Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo, adjacent to the Metropolitan Government Building, used by the National Police Force, the MPD, and the Science Division of the MPD. Online storage utilizing cloud computing. To put it simply, you can imagine a storage device of digital data on a network. Dream in Latin. The plural is somnia, and attaching the prefix in, meaning non or without, results in insomnia. Computer added a new feature to the sync machine that allows you to slow down time, but it only works when Aiba's standing still. Why? Simply put, it was a limitation of the technology. When Aiba's standing still, she and Date are exchanging information at extremely fast speeds, which creates the sensation of time slowing down. But when Aiba is moving, it is not possible for her to exchange information as quickly because she has to use resources to move and interact with the environment. Imagine a giant boulder on top of a hill. If you hold it with both arms, it will stay put, but if you only use one of your arms, the boulder will start to roll. Iris said that she doesn't get many gigs. She is more popular in the underground music scene, which nowadays means the internet. Large hospital in the Minato district. A symbol in Christian theology depicted as an eye enclosed in a triangle. Providence, meaning of divinity and guidance, and an eye that represents God's all-seeing eye that looks down on all of humanity. Originally, the Eye of Providence was not defined to be either the right or left eye specifically. However, most depictions of the Eye of Providence today are drawn as the left eye. Okay. When used by Yakuza, it likely means an illegal or unscrupulous activity. It also has a sexual connotation, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Ice picks and trowels fall under this category. Talent agency was Renju Okiura owns. Lemniscate is curved represented by R to the second power equals 8 to the second power, cosine 2, 0. The polar coordinates for that shit in the orthogonal coordinate system. If that's still confusing to you, don't worry, it's confusing to me too. The curve has a shape like infinity, in Japanese is called Renjuke, making it the perfect for the name of the company Renju owns. Theta. You're a fucking theta. Thank you. Okay, these are just tips.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima. So, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Can you not look at me like this? Moma is giving me a glare. About Shoko.
What?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Where's that other shitbag? Oh, I can't check him anymore? No? We just get to awkwardly stare at the man in the room? It's So Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal.
I'm waiting for him to tell Date to tune into a certain frequency to learn about the Metal Gear.
If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Nanomachine, son. How do you think you were able to fire that gun? To find me behind that door? How do you think I lit this cigarette without any lighter available in the office? Nanomachines are the future. They're both the problem and the solution, Date. And the future will keep going whether or not you're a part of it.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
You want a source? Here's the source. I lied.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
Oh, Sajima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
What the fuck is going on? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. There's a bunch of, like, explosions, and I don't think they're gunshots or fireworks or what. But there is, like, these various explosions that keep happening what feels like behind me. And if these get any more intense or frequent than they have been, I might just call stream early so that I can move further into the house. Because this is getting a little concerning.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
I'm honestly, like, half expecting this window to shatter at some point.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemnis Gate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Sajima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
So was standing there, looking rather irritated. I want to know what happens if I go to those other two buildings. This fucking sucks. No, I'm fine for now.
This is all really suspicious.
But, like, clearly it's not that important because there isn't a branching path. Or maybe it won't tell me until after we finish the day.
What is?
Congressman Sajima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, that's cool. Steering wheel. The dashboard. The center console. Rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. The passenger seat. The glove box. The gear shift. Girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat?
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. We must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
This is how my favorite Newgrounds animation starts.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I'm going to have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So and Moma are suspicious. There we go.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Jesus Christ.
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings.
Yellow. Fuck. Okay.
6 months later, the incident occurred.
When does Logan get here? Okay, and we're moving couch right after stream? Okay.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused
Yeah, we're good.
Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of
AJ was
course,
just telling me about the
land
garlic
prices
beef that
fell
she's making. She
drastically
says she
to
just
less
dropped
than
the
1/30
cream
of their
cheese or
original
something
value.
in, and now she has to add the noodles.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like he got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
You're just grabbing me by the balls, Somnium Files.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
That's more than 7, KK.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
DC Douglas?
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Damn, I'm getting good at this.
He will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive.
I'm getting really good at this.
There will be want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Interesting. I'm hoping that within like another hour we'll have a good cutoff point. I don't know how long it usually goes between syncs.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You should tell her you're sorry with all 5 of your accounts. It'll mean more if it's coming from 5 people instead of 1. The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
Girl, do you want to get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
And I kinda like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
But you're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're a kid.
Pinky, they'd be like, I'm sorry, but I'm a reptilian. And you're like, damn, I'm gonna be the first person to have interspecies crossbreeding. Let's go. I'm down for a challenge. Listen, honey, I'm a voice actor. When I'm presented with the impossible, my response is yes and.
Iris? You mean Ace?
I'm a reptilian. Oh, you're related to Mitch McConnell?
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
An abstract painting is on display.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
An incomprehensible abstract painting is on display. The potted plant.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Iba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. The company's logo, Lemniscate. That's the reception desk. A large window.
Oh, that's Runedoyer.
Who is that?
Runedoyer's video is playing. A door. There's probably an office back there. Alright, this dude is straight up doing this again. He is like, he's still standing facing forward with his head going 270 degrees. A lot of different drinks are in the vending machine. Hold on. I don't think that's Danganronpa. She's in Smash Brother. Oh, wait. Take care, Mac. A high table.
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
There are high schools around the table. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured, how to get rich with cryptocurrency. No! Dante, no! No! It's a monitor, nothing's on it. Oh, we have to kill him.
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
A sofa. Oh, this is depressing. It's Ota. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Honestly, that sounds like a great day to me.
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Mood. About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Oh, teriyaki sounds so good, Scruff. About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
Maybe this is just because I haven't been out to have proper food in a while, Scruff. But, I had Panda Express the other day, and it was the, steak vegetable with walnut shrimp and teriyaki chicken with a mix of fried rice and noodles, and it was so good.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
I will say this: the only place I've had teriyaki chicken at that manages to fuck it up is every single convention, food outpost in existence. Like when you go to a con and you go to like the exhibitors hall or like near like the artist alley, and there's always like some hotel staff or whoever it is, and they set up like those tables with white loincloths. It's like, here, you can get a vegetable medley or a bowl of teriyaki chicken for like $6 or something like that. That teriyaki chicken specifically is always horse shit, no matter what con it's at. I swear to God, it's the same people, no matter what. I'm sorry, with tablecloths. Tables with tablecloths. I don't know. Maybe they're repurposing a bunch of loincloths because of how low budget it is. But I swear to God, it's the same people at every convention selling that fucking teriyaki chicken bowl.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Scruff, have you heard my complaints about Minute Maid, Scruff? Is this a reference to something I said, or can I tell you about one very specific rule I have in my convention rider? Okay, so I am very low maintenance when it comes like they ask like, what do you want in the green room? We're making sure we're stocking food. And I typically don't want to throw my weight around, so I'm like, listen, if there's a McDonald's and they make bacon and egg bagels, I'd really enjoy that for breakfast because I haven't had it in years, but if you can't get it, oh well. But I will say, if I could have water, Red Bull, usually Greek yogurt or Chex Mix, just so I have something to snack on, and orange juice. The orange juice is really important because the orange juice is basically how I make sure I get my vitamin C to reduce my chances of getting con funk while I'm at the con. But after like the first year of my convention appearances, I told my agents, I need you to put in the riders that the orange juice cannot be Minute Maid. Because Minute Maid is so acidic, so sugary, it is the only orange juice that makes me feel worse after I drink it. It does not soothe my throat. It does not make me feel healthy. When I drink Minute Maid, my throat fucking burns. So I've told the conventions, like, listen, Sunny D, fine. Like, even Sunny D is better, although it's not as healthy. I tell them, preferably if I could get, like, Simply Orange or Florida Natural or anything that's pure orange juice, not from concentrate. But Minute Maid is awful. It's so bad.
Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
Shu!
No.
Hold on.
Definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Shu. Let's have a heart-to-heart right now, okay? Are you talking about Sunny D in a bottle or Sunny D in a can? Then you need to McFuck out of my stream, because Sunny D in a bottle is the shit. Unfortunately, Miss Scans, it does come in cans. There are certain drinks that are better canned and some that are better bottled. For example, Welch's grape juice or Welch's grape soda from a can is the single best grape-flavored soda in existence. Sunny D, much better in a bottle than in a can. If you guys know IZZE or whatever it is, you have to drink from a bottle. From a can is not even remotely close. Sorry, I didn't mean Welch's grape juice. Beirut. I meant Welch's grape soda. Welch's grape soda is incredible grape-flavored soda. I completely agree with you with grape juice. Another soda that I actually think is better canned than bottled is Manzanita Sol. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. What? KK! This is why you're gay, okay? This is your choice. Your choice in can is over bottle is what we would consider queer. KK prefers is from a can rather than a bottle. Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna be divorced. Oh my god. I know who the next victim of the Cyclops serial killer case is gonna be. And it's gonna be a double homicide, you motherfuckers. Next time you go grocery shopping, I need you to get a bottle of Is and a can of Is. And we are gonna settle this. I don't know. Maybe the test group was somewhere else. Maybe the reason why we haven't heard of canned is because they didn't test in the market well enough that they didn't stock it nationwide. KK? Maybe the reason everyone knows about bottled is because the bottle is better. Jones Soda? Does Jones come in a can? I have never heard of Jones Soda coming in a bottle. I'm sorry. Yes, coming in a can. They probably... Ooh, that's a good question. Because, like, they used to carry Calypso at Bevmo, and now they don't anymore. Or at least at the ones that I used to go to. Oh my god, Scruff just brought up Blue Calypso Lemonade. Scruff, do we have the same fucking brain? I wasn't even looking at chat before I mentioned Calypso. Calypso is my shit. However... It's cold as hell, but I also kind of lost interest in drinking it when I realized that one bottle of that stuff has like 180% of your daily sugar. That is true. It is usually 2 servings per bottle, but that's still horrendous because it means a serving is 90% of your daily sugar. Yeah, well, most people also don't drink fucking Is from a can, but I guess we have to cater to all the fucking weirdos nowadays, huh? The pandemic did some real shit. Okay. Next time, listen. Next time you guys take a flight anywhere that does drink service, ask for a can of Minute Maid cranberry cocktail, all right? Look up how much sugar is in one can of those Minute Maid cranberry cocktails that they serve on basically any airline.
Okay, valid, but...
Hold on, I'm gonna see cranberry can. Let me see if it's in a can. MinuteMaid.com, cranberry cocktail, nutrition facts. 1 can, okay? 1 11.5 fluid ounce can. Hold on. I'm gonna find out the size of a Calypso bottle. Okay, a Calypso bottle has 16 fluid ounces, all right? The Minute Maid cranberry cocktail, actually, I'm gonna see, I need to find the nutritional value on Target. We're gonna do some comparing. Label info. Okay, all right. Hear me out, okay? A 16 fluid ounce bottle of Calypso, 1 serving, has 100% of your daily sugar intake, all right? 16 ounces, 16 fluid ounces. An 11.5 fluid ounce can of Minute Maid cranberry cocktail, literally 2/3 the size, or 3/4 the size, has 106% of your daily sugar. A can has more than you literally could go the entire day and only drink that can, and you would already be over your daily sugar intake. At least with Calypso. At least with Calypso, if that's the only thing you drank that day, you could say you didn't go over your limit. This is even on the details. On the details, it says made with real fruit juice, pasteurized, which I don't know why you would need to pasteurize juice. And it says shake gently before enjoying. And the only reason I can think of that it would want you to shake a can of cranberry cocktail before opening it is because it is so fucking loaded with sugar that they want you to hide it by shaking the can back up so it dissolves back into the fluid before you open it up. I feel like if you don't shake the can before opening it, you reduce the sugar content by at least 10 to 15 grams.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Anyway, we were playing a video game.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
I want to know which teats they get the juice out from. Are there like grape cows?
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
I'm pretty sure cranberry cocktail cans were once the transport method of choice for bags of cocaine. And then something went wrong where like they found that the juice was so acidic that it kept eating through the plastic bag and dissolving the cocaine into it. And the airlines went, well, shit, we can't sell this anymore, but we can't just throw it out or the police will find it. And so ever since like 1997, when they discontinued the Minute Maid cranberry cocktail method of transporting cocaine, they have been slowly trying to get rid of all the remaining cans to airline passengers for the last 30 years. But you don't understand. The cartel transports a lot of cocaine. So there's still a lot of Minute Maid cranberry cocktail to get rid of. A savior.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
You know what? That actually makes sense. With how many people have been consuming cans of cocaine via Minute Maid cranberry cocktail, it makes sense now why some of them would prefer canned is.
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. And it was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
I'm gonna get someone to sing Starlita and break you out of that trance, KK.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
You of all people know that today has been about people betraying my trust. And I can't fucking believe you did this to me.
After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Also, Misken, or based on Misken's post on how he went from teriyaki to orange juice to cans or bottle debate, have you guys ever like done this personal game where you mentally daydream or just go through a thought process and at one point you stop and you go, how did I get to this point? And you try and backtrack each step of the way and try to remember what you said in your own mind that led you to change topics? That's fucking fun. I'm pretty sure, like, there's probably some psychological research that considers it a healthy mental exercise that helps keep your brain young.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder.
AJ!
Absolutely impossible.
AJ! One, nice booba. Two, briefly come tell chat the history of me saying things and you making me backtrack. Like when I make a comment after several minutes of silence and you go, chotomate.
Oh, so I'm not on the train of thought.
Yes.
Okay, so... Okay.
So Sean has a track record of sitting contemplatively on the couch, and he'll be silent for about 5-10 minutes. And then he'll just say something totally out of pocket, like, you ever think about how... And then he just goes off. And I'm sitting there.
Like, I'll be something like, you ever wonder if dogs have songs that they, like, sing in their brain from time to time?
Like that. This is something I live with on a daily basis and have for the past 6 years. And sometimes I'll have a quick response and I'll kind of get where he got this from. Other times, or most of the time, I'll look at him and go, hold on. Back up. I was not on that ride. You need to backtrack and tell me how we got from the conversation we were having before, which was probably something along the lines of, we need to get this from the store, or we need to run these errands this weekend, and now you're asking about dogs getting songs stuck in their heads? Explain, please.
And it will usually, I'll have to explain that, like, it leads to, you know, if dogs live with their human owners and they hear songs on the radio, like, do they understand the words, or does it get jumbled up, or do they sing the song to themselves in, like, dog language, where they're going bark, 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 bork, and then, like...
They just hear Simlish.
And then I jump back from that to, like, well, what was it like during the prehistoric era with, like, cavemen and wolves? Like, did they sing songs to each other? Did the wolves, like, attempt to sing back to the humans? Like, is it possible that we could create a song that would make dogs cry? Where humans are just like, we're going on it. We're going down this path. Where it's like, could we theoretically reverse engineer a song where humans are like, this is garbage, but the dog, as soon as it hears it,
oh fuck yeah, man, this is
they're just like, oh, this reminds me of that dog ass that I sniffed at a park like 5 years ago, and damn, what a hot catch that was. I haven't seen her since then. Will I ever know love the way that dog offered it to me? Can we heal dogs through the power of What's New Pussycat, translated into canine language?
This is my life. And then there are times where he'll do that, and I'll just be like, huh, yeah, you know what, that's a good point. And then like, if that had been a thing, I would have just looked at him and gone, what the fuck, Sean?
And the best part is, the entire time that I'll be going through all of these thoughts, this is what's actually happening. Like, I'm gonna have AJ move next to me. This is what'll be happening during the entire 10 minutes while all of these thoughts are racing through my head. Back in the 60s, they just used sunscreen to give people black panties for colorless photos.
You left me 3 stations back at... I need to get on that train of thought. Help me out. See, I also have ADHD, so I understand that sometimes your thoughts will just kind of go and you don't really have control. But in my own head, I understand the steps that it took to get there.
Hey, Soul Cake, thank you for the raid. We're just in the middle of playing AI the Somnium Files. Don't worry about the 20 minutes before you came on this stream. It's not important. We're making progress. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story.
I love you. Thank you for coming in. All you need to know, Soul Cake, is don't drink Minute Maid. Under no circumstances should you consume Minute Maid. What up, Arson Queen? Thank you for the raid. All right, Soul Cake and Arson. Soul Cake and Arson. I need you both to tell me, is IZZE, the soda, canned or bottled? Don't think, just answer. Queen? Queen? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Muffler Man! Don't think, just act! Is IZZE the soda canned or bottled? Is it better canned or bottled? Thank you! Finally, the voice of reason! Fucking hell!
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that
Oh,
she didn't do
Arson!
it,
See,
tell me
you
everything
haven't, you haven't been shown the way. Okay, Arson has only ever seen it canned, so that's like people who have only ever drank Pepsi out of a can or Coca-Cola out of a can and have never had it out of the bottle with real cane sugar, which also tells me you've never been to a genuine taqueria in your life, which is sad, and you need to get me invited to a con near you so I can properly take you to one. That's right, we've gone from teriyaki chicken to Arson Queen needing to get me invited to a convention near them so I can take them to a taqueria and treat them to good soda.
Bud.
Do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building? I've forgotten everything about this case already.
Around 6:15, I guess.
You know what? Next con I'm at, I'm gonna put up a fucking tip jar, all right? I'm gonna put up a tip jar for canned and for bottled is, and we'll see which one wins, you motherfuckers.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
I wasn't in here, but we started arguing in the RMM chat, and I want to come in here. Wait, why were you arguing in the RMM chat? What's the RMM chat? Oh, Red Muffler Man. Were you did you bring my argument into someone else's stream?
I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Iris, when you drink is it from a bottle or a can? Oh, it's from a bottle, obviously. Iba, scan her thermal. She's lying, Date. God fucking damn it.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
You used to work at Oh, wait a minute. I can look around. There are pipes on the walls of the room.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
A camera used for interrogation. The lens is facing Iris. security camera. This interrogation room has 2 surveillance cameras. This is one of them. The other is installed near the doorway. A 2-way mirror. There's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. This room is reflected in the mirror. Oh, boss isn't here. I thought I'd be able to talk to her. A desk in the middle of the room. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
Damn, Greg's doing it better than me.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
Damn it, Greg!
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
Wasn't there that accident at 6:15?
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
You have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Aiba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death. Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
I definitely know the sedation has to do with it.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow
Oh, I
able
thought
to
I had to
kill him,
pick
the rest
4.
of it is
I thought it was
impossible.
telling me to pick. I thought each of the arrows was pick one or pick several of these and present all of them. But if it was just the one, then sedation made the most sense.
The rest of it?
Damn it, I was hoping I'd only have to do one detective sleuthing here.
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds.
Question to chat. At the end of this interrogation scene, is that a good stopping point, or should we go a little farther?
Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
There's a Somnium? Okay, we'll do it after the Somnium.
Ingenuity?
How could Renju's body be lifted? How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Okay. I need to know how much. They said they were 20 gallons and each could hold about 55 or weigh 55 pounds. Or 20 liters?
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
My immediate thought is that they might have filled the oil drum, and that's how his watch got in there.
I don't think so, Date.
Oh.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
Well, we already knew about this. We already knew about this.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
What up, Sebi?
Sure, it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
The Malinute. Wait. That's cute. Hey, Sebi. Is better in what? A can or a glass bottle? IZZE, the soda. Is it better in a can or a glass bottle?
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But...
Listen, he's a dog. They don't have much brain capacity compared to humans. It's probably cold where he is right now because it's nighttime. You know, all that cold temperature slows down the body processes, his cognitive thinking is impaired. There's a whole lot of things that could be interfering.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Because of the elevator! But now I have to live with the knowledge that if this were PlayStation, I wouldn't have gotten the fucking... what is it? The achievement. But she put him in an oil drum, and then put him on the elevator. What? No? Oh. I have to determine. I just told you! Oh. Never mind. I'm not actually upset, but this is why games like this that reward you for getting it correct on the first try annoy me. Is because part of lying in high school involved being able to spin a lot of things to make sense, even if they shouldn't. And so I got really good at saying, oh, this could be relevant because, and then ending up thinking 3 steps ahead. So I'm correct, but I'm not correct in the moment. And in the moment is what matters.
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
This is also classic of ADHD or even folks on the autistic spectrum where they think about parts of the conversation that haven't happened yet. Like they think, oh, they asked me this question, but if I respond with this, they're going to come back at me with this, or they're going to ask why I said this, and then I can explain to them this story, but I have to make sure that I give them this detail, otherwise they're going to think that I did this. And meanwhile, the person that you're talking to is like, so you give like some detail that's only relevant 3 questions forward, and the person goes, what does that have to do with what I just asked you? Like it's the equivalent of someone saying, you know, hey, why didn't you take care of the dishes? And what the actual answer is I couldn't take care of the dishes because I was on my way to do them and I noticed that there was something on the floor that I had to clean up and I went to go put it away, but then when I went to put it away, the drawer that it was in was broken, so I had to go get the screwdriver. And so they're like, why didn't you take care of the dishes? And you're like, I just needed to grab the screwdriver.
Same scenario, or a similar scenario, happened to me just the other week because somebody at one of our private partners was asked if they could observe the D&D session, and I gave them a whole reason why they couldn't that week, but I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
So I gave them a very long answer, which resulted in a conversation of, you really could have just said yes or no, and I'm like,
Yeah. There is a famous story. This kind of pissed me off when it happened. I'm not going to name names because I don't want them to get in trouble. There was a story where someone asked me about, hey, is it true what happened at this convention? Because there was a convention where I got on someone's bad side because of a misunderstanding that happened. And I immediately got really worried because I was like, okay, explaining what happened step by step is really important because if I just say, yes, it's true, I'm gonna come off like an asshole. But the truth is that it was a series of misunderstandings that led someone to think I was stiffing them. And so, how I answered the question was very carefully going, okay, so here's what happened, and here's what led to the misunderstanding. But it turned into a 3-minute explanation, a very thorough step-by-step explanation of what happened that led to the final outcome. And when I finished, the first thing they said was, hey, I don't want you to be upset or offended, but are you on the autistic spectrum by any chance? Like, have you gotten tested to find out if you're autistic? And that really pissed me off because I was so focused on trying to make sure that the full story was given and that both sides were accounted for. And that was the first response that I got. But, so I've been there before. Oh, there's what I was getting at. There is an infamous scene from Malcolm in the Middle. If you go, I think it's called Fixing a Light Bulb. I'm not gonna show the clip because I don't want to, like, get a copyright strike. Okay, yes. So look up Malcolm in the Middle, Hal fixing a light bulb. And it's literally a 45-second clip of how all Hal wanted to do was replace a light bulb. And by the end of the scene, his wife walks in and finds him, like, working underneath a workbench to, like, screw a drawer back into place. And she goes, she's like, what about the light bulb? And he angrily pulls out and goes, what does it look like I'm doing?
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Sunfish Pocket is located according to the records. From 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8, the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
I got that one in one try, let me tell you what.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, it's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
This is intense.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
It's me. Is it me? Who is this handsome male model? Oh, just me. I can see myself.
Shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Why is it always with the young women? Come on, Spike! I know what you're doing!
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Oh.
How about it, Date? Think you can do
Oh,
it?
they're not even giving me a
Not
chance
a
to...
problem. Get it started.
I was gonna save before we started!
The time limit is 6 minutes.
No!
So before time is up,
I know.
I would...
then let's begin.
I was hoping it was gonna put me in the room beforehand and I could just stop and save. Oh, press Y? Okay. I'll have chat vote. That is a tweet. Alright. Boop. Oh, as the... Of course, while I was making the poll.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Oh, there we go. I thought you meant when it was doing, like, the animation to go into Somnium. Oh, this is close. Oh my god. So yeah, if we do it next time, it will be at the beginning of, I believe, Monday's stream after next week. So there'll be a little bit of a wait, but if we do it now, we do it now. Better use those bits. All right. Vim's like, I gotta go to fucking bed. Vim's like, I can't stay up that late. I do need a rest from this tension. All right, so just as a heads up, it will not be next Monday, because next Monday is our final, you know what? I will put a vote. I'll put a vote in, because when we did, golf with your friends, we didn't get that many people. It was like the same 6-7 people for 3 hours. It was fun, but we didn't play with a lot of people. So I'm going to put a poll right after this stream, after we raid, on the Megastars Discord, which if you're not part of it, please consider joining. And I will have you guys vote on whether you want to do multiplayer Mondays for Overcooked 2, or if you want me to just switch over Saturday streams with Monday now ahead of the live dub. So basically, if we vote for Overcooked, the way it will go is Monday is Overcooked, Tuesday and Friday are Demon Gaze, Saturday is live dub, Sunday is Shadowverse, and then Monday becomes AI the Somnium Files. If you guys would rather we just move straight on to AI the Somnium Files, it will be tomorrow is Shadowverse, this coming Monday is AI the Somnium Files, Tuesday and Friday are Demon Gaze 2, and then Saturday is the live dub. And then for those of you who know, whenever we're doing live dubs, there is no multiplayer Mondays. Saturday is the community event. Murder Mystery Mondays. The alliteration just keeps happening. So I will get that going immediately afterwards, and I'll go with whatever is the more popular vote. In the meantime, I need to enjoy my wife's garlic beef that she made. Garlic beef stroganoff, she's really good at it. Greg Chun is streaming, so we might as well rate him. Greg Chun VA has a follower or subscriber only. Okay, he is playing music. There's our raid phrase. I think it's a pretty good one. Overcooked 2 will be on Steam. Overcooked 2 will be on Steam, is the platform of choice. I'll make sure that that's mentioned in the poll. Anyway, I'll get that poll started. Hopefully we'll get to do Shadowverse tomorrow. I know it's been super delayed. Please trust me when I say life has been really fucking unfair to me lately. That's just it. Like, I haven't told very many people, but it's ridiculous how much shit I have had to deal with because of other people not doing their jobs. So I've been trying to keep on top of that while also streaming. Anyway, I love you guys much. Show Greg some love. Make sure you post the raid phrase if you're following. Consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Love you much. Good night. Let's raid.